落ちた強豪飛べないカラス
What up with BLACKWING here, and today I will finally show you my 6-3 bubble BLACKWING deck profile. Why bubble? Because I bubbled day 2 in the European Championships. But yeah, I was anticipated to play against a lot of Fiendsmith Snake-Eye, a lot of Fiendsmith Jubel and Tempai, and other rogue decks, so to speak. The deck is like not 100% completed because of this card. So originally I wanted to play 3 of this card, but it was sold out everywhere at the venue, so I could not get 3 of him. And if I would have ordered them by like mail or post, ordered them from somewhere, they would not have arrived in time before the event, because I would have done the purchase after after we see the impact in the nationals in the USA and how good this card is. So it was really unfortunate. I bought one booster box myself and I actually was lucky enough to pull one of these, so at least you could cross out designator it. But yeah, I would play definitely more of these for the Snake-Eye matchup. But yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, let's go to the matchups fast.
Now on resolution here, we're going to summon Master. Oh wow, we have an incident in the hall here.
Wow, I think
my first round opponent, Fiendsmith Snake-Eye, basically. I win the die roll, win the game, and I go like 3-0 or 4-0, and after that I play against the national champion of Spain, and actually he plays Fiendsmith Snake-Eye. I lose the die roll, I lose game 1, I won the second game, and then I lose the third game. So I'm like 4-1. And after that I play against another Fiendsmith Snake-Eye player who's like in this luxury gaming, team, so really good player, and I lose the die roll there. Also, game 1 he wins, then game 2 I draw into all of my crossout designator targets. My hand is like Druid's Worm, Effect Veiler, Infinite Impermanence, Ash, and 1 Harmadan, and I just pass, and on his turn he makes a great field, but he can't kill me. On my turn I make a really good field, and I break his board and end up on SP Little Knight and Dispatter, Pistol Dispatter. But his hand, it's like, and also he has cards banished at this point, and he has one, I think he had the double Poplar, and then he had the Mind Control. So if he would not have had Mind Control and taken control of my Dispatter, I would have won. But anyways, or game 2. But I take my second loss there, so 2 losses in a row, that's kind of rough, but playing against really, really good players, and they both play the format's best deck, and winning the die roll as well, it's hard to win that. It's like an uphill battle. Anyways, then I think it's the last second game of the day. I play against Labyrinth, and game 3 I go first, but on his turn he just plays Ras, Fear Mode, slaps it on the Arsenal Falco, so I'm unable to go into King Caliuga, and then he has 2 Daruna cannons to just like get rid of my towers, and yeah, it's just too much. Looking retrospectively, like, I think the Labyrinth game was the only game where I could have done something differently. Like, I could have ended up on only 2 monsters, so making him unable to summon the Ras Fear Mode. But then again, if he would have had 1 Cosmic Cyclone, or even if he would have played Lava Golem instead of Ras Fear Mode, I would have lost. So it was really a gamble there. But yeah, other than that, I think I got into like the top 300 players, but not in the top 256, and the top 256 continued playing on the second day. So it was really close, and my opponents were really good, so yeah, a little bit unfortunate, but yeah, I think enough talking, and let's jump into the deck now. So, 3 Simoons, the starter of the deck and combos, so definitely want to play 3. 3 Sudri, just great card, yep, also like a starter. 3 Vata. It's also really fun to play the deck because like nobody knows what the cards do or where to hand trap, so you definitely have an advantage there. I only played 2 Shamals because the 1 card kind of Caliuga combo, it doesn't require you to play Shamal or the Black Feather Whirlwind, so this gives you additional layers or like value, Black Feather Whirlwind, but in a way you don't need this. Yeah. So only 2 Shamals. Then 1 Zonda and 1 Kunai, 1 Sephiroth, 1 Harmadan, 1 Shragna, 1 Chinook. So I think this is pretty like basic mandatory one-offs. yeah, I don't know really what to say about these. Really good cards. Everybody has their own kind of like quirk or perk where to come in and do things. Yep, you need all of them. Then one Assault Synchron, and this is the like small world bridge, and this was here because of some hand traps that you're gonna soon see. But yeah. Then for Simoon, you need to play at least 2 Black Whirlwinds, maybe 3, but 2 is also really nice. So play 2. 3 small worlds, just for consistency, you know, you always want to open up with Simoon. 3 Prosperity. Like, when going second against Snake, I usually just side out these cards and the bridge, so you have like 7 cards you can easily side in, or out I mean. And then the rank ups, and then Kunai and Chain, so that's like 11 cards, so you can play like over 20 hand traps easily in the deck when going second. Black Feather Whirlwind. Yeah, then these 2, so basically enables you to go into King Kali Yuga when going first, and the thing was also that playing against Tenpai, they will let you go first, so then you can, you know, just go with these. I played against one Tenpai player. Game 1, he shifter trolled me, and I just had to pass. On his turn, I just asked his field spell, and he passed, and then I could just continue. So yeah. So even though Tenpai usually lets you go first, and usually you can end up on Kali Yuga, that was the idea why to main deck these, because that should just be an easy win. But then again, sometimes they might just draw like so insane hand, like shifter troll, that you cannot do that. But yeah. Then for the hand traps, 3 Infinite Impermanences. I think this is the best hand trap. Yep, enough said. Three Ash Blossoms, and Ash Blossoms is just, yep, one of the best cards in my opinion, because like if you're under shifter you can still use this, and yeah, it's not that high impactful card, but it's still really nice. Then I played 2 Effect Veilers, and I was a little bit debating on like should I play 2 Ash and 3 Veiler, because obviously this hits Snake Eye Ash really well, or 3 Ash and 2 Veiler. But I thought this was kind of a good ratio. So basically like this, because this way you have like 5 cards against Snake Eye Ash, and Ash is just superior against like rogue matchups, and it's good against Yubel, and it's also good against Tenpai. So yeah, 2 Ashes I feel like would have been too little. So I think this was pretty okay. But last 3 cards, I actually proxied these, or I had to ask my friends to lend these to me. So these are 2 Druid Worms and 1 Magnamut. So basically the Bestial package, just to, yeah, banish stuff from the graveyard. Next, the extra deck. So we played 1-0. You know, great card, especially when time is gonna be called or near, burn 800 and normal summon more, you know. Boreal Storm, Foolish Burial, Goya Guardian, really nice. 1 Black Winged Dragon, so yep, you need this for meta. 1 Full Armor Master, Tavern's Monsters, and usually this with Chagna is pretty good, yep. 2 Black Winged Assault Dragons. I can't remember, did I actually make 2 of these in the tournament because of the next card I'm gonna show you, but 2 of these are really good because obviously these cards just eat so much of your opponent's life points. So actually in a tournament, because both are like level 10s, if I could, I would usually end up on 1 Dispatter and 1 Black Winged Assault Dragon. And the Dispatter is also here mainly because of the Bestials added into the main deck. It was easier to go into Dispatter, and Dispatter is kinda nice also with 1 card you will see in my side deck actually. It heavily makes breaking boards easier. So yeah. Then 1 Raiders Knight. Usually just banish with Prosperity. If you open up really poor, you need this for the Kali Yuga combo. Usually you don't need it. Brave Strix. Arsenal Falco. 1 King Kali Yuga. Just needed for, you know, destroying your opponent's soul, I guess. obviously super nice going first and just dropping this, and usually my opponents still read this card, so which is interesting. Like, everybody's not aware of this card, how broken this is, and it's actually also fun to see people doing their ban list prediction videos, and like every lingering effect is there except for Kali Yuga. I'm like, yeah, sure, nice prediction, bro. That sounds great to me. But yeah, then Ultimate Falcon. Yep, just towers monsters, voice tricks. Yeah, special summons are level 4 from the deck, were really nice, and searches the rank up card. SP Little Knight, I think this is kind of a mandatory card to play. And then Darkness Metal, Dragon of Dark Steel. Summons back the Arsenal Falco in the combo. Actually, one thing with Ultimate Falcon is nice, that after you play its effect you can play your like vulnerable combo, so that's super nice about Ultimate Falcon. And then for the side deck. So, the side deck, I actually wanted to play Trio Purlia, and I wanted to change like some things in the main deck as well, but because I could only get one Purlia, it changed a little bit how my deck looks like. So, one Purlia, this was basically just like a one-off. You know, if I play against Fiendsmith Snake Eye and I happen to draw this, I'm super lucky and happy. But yeah, you could also cross out Designator this if your opponent drew it, but yeah, just kind of a nice card. So one Purlia. Then one Kalba the Grave for when going first, obviously. One Triple Tactic Talents when going first, and sometimes even when going second. Then I was playing 3 Drolls, and the idea here was to play at least one because of Designator. So I want to designate this at least. But then I thought like some Yubel and some other, you know, rogue matchups that maybe I want to play more of this, and I decided to play actually 3. I don't know, like I could maybe drop these, but I feel like without these, like some rogue deck could just kill you, and I have like bad memories of losing in the last European Championships. Out of my 6 games that I've lost, 4 of them are against Rikka. So, and I did not have Droll at that time in the side deck, if I remember correctly. So yeah, definitely 3 Drolls just for that like random rogue. Yep. Then 3 Nibiru's. I think this is the best hand traps when paired with another hand trap, or maybe 2 hand traps. Yeah, I can just break boards on its own, or not on its own with a hand trap, but yeah, really good. And then the 3 crossout designators. Yep, basically siding also when going first. So the basic idea is to play at least like you could side in these when going first, and yep, that's pretty good. Or if you do not want to play Purlia, you could also, or side in, you could just go with these, but yep, depending on what you want to do. And the last card, which was actually really good, evenly matched. This was actually something that I also saw in a lot of the pro players like playing in their side decks. And yeah, this in combination with this pattern was really good in my opinion, because basically you could just like dig for this with Pot of Prosperity if you side this in for a matchup, and after that you just play it, and if they do not have a negate, you can just go like, you know, this pattern, and then at least they have so much stuff banished that you will have like at least monster negation with this pattern, which is really nice, because usually you have a sided out the Kali Yuga package at this point. So this pattern becomes really good with even match in this scenario, and then you have like other stuff like SP Little Knight and, you know, some like Shagna and other stuff negations. So making them like, even if they can recover a little bit, it will become like so much harder because of this card. Yeah, so this is not like a blowout card. It was, or has used to be, but it's much better right now with this pattern. Alright guys, that's the deck profile actually. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope we're gonna get a ban list soon, because yeah, this format has been really tough for any deck that is not Fiendsmith Snake Eye, I feel like. Yeah, I'm super happy that we saw like 2 different decks in the finals of the European Championships. We saw Tempai versus the Ritual Beast, which was really nice to see. But yeah, if you have any comments, please comment them down in the comment section below. And if you want to see how this deck develops, you can become a Platinum or a Dan member from the link in the description down below and get updated deck lists and so on. So if that sounds interesting, you can become a member. Thank you for watching, and as always, I'm out.
それでも 一人じゃなくなったあいつは強いよ。